In today's economy, times are tough. We all know that getting jobs are hard, money is tight all around, the price of gas goes up and everything. Now, for those of you that are thinking about getting out of the Army, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to shed some reasons and give you some reasons why you should stay in, and things you might not have known or do know that you'll get to know after this. I had a soldier that used to work for me. He had his whole getting out the Army planned out for months. He was going to get out. He's going to go back to his home state of Idaho. He's going to join the state troopers there in Idaho. Well, so he gets out. He has a school date lined up. Well, that school date is 6 months from when he got out of the Army. So during that 6 months, he has a wife, he has a baby. How's he going to pay the bills? He doesn't have a job. Once you get out of the Army, they stop paying you. So now he's stuck 6 months waiting for his academy slot, and he still has to pay rent and his bills. Well, he didn't make it to the academy spot. He ended up trying to get back in the Army. So what I'm going to do today is to avoid all of that, is to try to keep you in right away. Why even go through that? The U.S. Department of Labor reports that in August of 2011, the national unemployment rate was 9.1%. That's almost double from what it was in August of 2001. That's significant. There's not jobs out there. So what I'm going to do is, let's talk about what the Army's already done for you already. The Army has already given you steady income. The Army's taking care of your medical and dental for you and your family. The Army has given you a life insurance policy, whether you know it or not. $250,000 to $500,000 life insurance policy for your family. Now, we talked about tuition assistance, education. The Army will pay for that. It's already there. Not to mention all the on-post facilities, the commissaries, the PXs, and not only job training, but you get your physical training also. Army's giving you personal trainers. Well, next we're going to talk about career progression. Not many jobs are like the Army, where you can pretty much decide your own career path. If I go and work at Subway, you're lucky if you can get a store manager over a course of years. Here, you're going to, from the ranks of private to sergeant, are up to you, depending on time and grade and time of service. Sergeant to staff sergeant are dependent on points and what you've accomplished already. From Sergeant First Class to Command Sergeant Major, those are dependent on your records and how well you've performed already. Now, if you choose to go the officer route, you can drop packets. You can submit packets to go warrant officer, or if you meet the criteria, put in a packet to go green and gold, become a commissioned officer. That's significant. Not a lot of jobs offer that. So, another need that everyone wants is to be part of a larger organization. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself, and the Army meets that. It's a large structure. So why would someone make the Army a career? We'll answer that question. The Army provides you an excellent retirement fund through a thrift savings plan. Not to mention, the Army currently, if you spend 20 years in active federal service, you can receive a pension for the rest of your life. You receive a check right off top. 20 years, you receive a check for the rest of your life. And then upon retirement, the retiree, you still receive those benefits, you and your family, for the commissary, the gyms, the medical and dental care. You still receive those. So, if I don't have your attention yet and have you thinking, this might do it. This is what healthcare costs for a family of 4. In 2007, you're looking on average for a family of 4, $14,500 a year. That's paid off top. Now, we're looking at 2011, almost $20,000 a year. You're paying just for healthcare for a family of 4. That's big money right there. It's significant. The Army takes care of that for you. So now, some advantages of re-enlisting. We already talked about job security and job training. You'll keep on getting that as long as you're in. The more ranks you progress, the more service schools you'll attend, the more technical jobs you'll attend, that'll make you further qualified when it comes time for you to get out of the Army after 20 years or so. Continued health care for you and your family. It's important. We already saw the cost of it. $20,000 a year. And the continued opportunity for promotion. You can always advance. Always. There's a way. And if you were to get out the Army and found out that it was real hard to make it, instead of getting out and trying to come back in, you're losing time that way. Your time and graded time in service that I talked about. If you just stay in, you continue that time and graded time in service to help you prepare for the next rank. So in closing, the United States Army is a volunteer army. You guys all volunteer for this. But you know your soldiers are going to work long hours. You know you may go to foreign lands, and some of you might even see combat. But the Army's always going to take care of your family. And there's always going to take care of you. This isn't like Walmart. This company called the Army is not like Walmart. They take care of you. The boss at Walmart isn't going to care if you have a drinking problem, isn't going to care if your car breaks down, isn't going to care if you have financial trouble. That boss doesn't care. These bosses do. Someone's always going to take care of you. Because here, the employee, the soldier, is the greatest asset the Army has. If you haven't listened to anything I said during this whole time, just remember that the grass isn't always greener on the other side.